Hi guys, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We are here in the catacombs under Copper Lane, and we're still looking for Rowyna. We found Helic, the necromancer, who says he knows what happened to her, and he'll tell us if we find his grimoire. So that's basically what we're doing right now. But first I'm going to see what's in those two chambers that I haven't investigated yet. Doopy-doopy-doo. Maybe I should use some stealth. Slowly, very slowly.
Consider it done.
Darian, do your job.
What did I tell you?
Good girl. Hello? Yeah! I love that is useless. They're all in the way. Everyone, all of you, lure them out. Very good. Well done, gang.
Show 'em how it's done.
That guy's doing a little dance in there. Do the shimmy. Do the shimmy.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Oh, she can't move. The thing is in the way. Now she can move. Bear, you're in the way.
I'll teach you.
Ah, they're doing good. They're doing fine. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Did I just give that all to Aloth? That was not the point. That was all supposed to go in here. I'm sorry, squishy mage. Boop.
Sure.
And what does the flame reveal?
Nothing. Something. Ooh. Fine scale armor. We'll look into that. There's probably something in there too, isn't it? Yes, there is! Let's kill it! Kill it!
Brave down
For some reason, Aloth is not doing his job. Now he is. Here we go. I'm sorry, Bear. They're all in the way.
That's not very helpful.
Woohoo!
Brave down
Good. Well done, guys. Peridot.
Hello. Hello.
Okay. And the other one has its door here. What's in here? Oh, it's a person. Oh, it's Eon! We have a wanted poster for this guy. This small old man appears to have pulled together some crates and scraps of cloth to make a rather sorry-looking little camp. The thick fur on his limbs is matted, and his clothing smeared with blackening grime. He looks startled as you enter, his eyes widening in alarm.
Gods keep you.
After a moment, however, he smiles weakly. Hello there. Wasn't expecting any visitors down in these parts. He glances around the dim room. What are you doing down here? Eon grimaces. I've been a little down on my luck lately. Didn't have anywhere to stay, so I thought I'd come down here. Nobody pokes around in the catacombs much. Not until you, anyway. Stealth. Really? Because the catacombs seem more like the place to go when you want to disappear. Eon looks around the dingy chamber and nods slowly, expression pained. Yeah, I guess that's plain enough to see. Eon sighs heavily. Well, it's true. I've been hiding from the knights down here. But it isn't what you think. He ducks his head. It was an accident. It's been hard for me in Defiance Bay. I suppose I thought if I got involved in city business, if I made the right friends, it would get easier in time. And it did, really. I made a name for myself, a place. People actually listen to me when I talk. Well, they used to. People can get very passionate about these things. We were discussing, I think it was shipping agreements, for all the things to fight over. But this one night, this man, he got very angry. I think maybe he'd had a little too much at the inn. He even pauses. I guess he didn't like an Orlan talking back at him. I struck him. He came towards me, and I hit him, and he went over like a tree. I guess he struck his head on the way down. Ian lowers his gaze and shrugs up his. Turns out he was a knight. Crucible Knights won't care how it happened. They just want me gone. They won't let me live long enough to see the rope. Please. He looks at you with a pleading expression. I just want to get out of this city. The second I can get money for passage, I won't trouble anyone again. I swear it. I'll live quietly. You can't. Please, you can't tell them I'm here. So we have the option to say, your secret is safe with me, Aeon, or give him 300 coppers and go, here, this should be enough to buy a passage out of Defiance Bay. Or 3, you're coming with me, you'll face the Duke's justice in the matter, which is rather evil. Or 4, that reward's worth more than your sorry life, which is probably true. Or attack him. Justice demands you pay for your misdeeds. But he seems kind of sweet and nice, and he just wanted to be left in peace, so I'm going to give him the 300 copper. Aeon stares at you in disbelief, but this is... His face twists as he struggles for words. They said you were a kind soul, but I wouldn't have imagined... This will see me out of the city, and well away. I'm not sure I could ever thank you enough, but here, take this. I hope it's some use to you on your journey. You have my lasting gratitude, friend. I should get ready. Fur gloves! Rabbit fur gloves! Wabbit! Little rabbit fur gloves. The wobbly little tent is barely standing. Oh, you poor little sod. Ooh. I have an adventure. An adventure! And I lost a lot of taxes, damn it. But I can send Sagani and stuff like that. What's 2 turns? I don't know. We'll see. The smouldering fire is strewn with the meagre remains of a recent meal. Fish bones, molded rind of cheese, and a blackened bread crust. That's not a very decent meal. Ooh, ooh. Let's camp here. That sounds like a good idea.
I'll see what I can find.
Anything interesting here? No, doesn't seem like it. Alright, then... Oh god. Sorry. It's been a long week. It's always a long week. Everything is a long week. There is a dark spot here, so let's see if I missed anything over there. I did miss something over there. I did miss a lot of things over there.
There's
That is
something you don't see
particularly
every
interesting.
day.
An opal and a hatchet and a vessel bone. Crafting material, as I know now. Now let's get to the sanitarium and confront... That is a new door. Mudrit, was that his name? Ooze. Ooze. Big ooze. Kill the big ooze first. Then worry about the little ooze.
That's it!
Got an itch in my eye. Ooh. More peridot. And some gold.
Eyes open.
Meh. The cat noise still makes me impossibly happy. Okay. Oh dear. I'm making a lot of ruckus here. I had to sit up properly. I was sitting like a drop of water in a curve. Not good for the posture. Not good at all. Oh, what am I
In
doing?
Jacoa, we have a memorial for the Saints' War. They say a Rawatai artillery master contributed to the Godhammer bomb. I wondered if...
Of course. You want Rawatai to be a part of this history. Crow about how your people helped the Deerwood. Maybe your Ranganui lied, Amawa.
On second thought, I'll ask Adair.
That's the way to Brackenbury, right? It doesn't really matter, but meh. Here it is. It was the right way. Ugh, but they dumped me all the way over here. I should have gone from first fires. Ah, well. No, I don't need that. I am well healed. Walking all the way. Walking all the way to the sanatorium. It's not a sanatorium, it's a sanitarium. But I don't care, because the words are so similar. I'm just gonna mix them up. Alright, here we are. I know exactly where I need to go, because I remember meeting Mudrit, and I remember the chest. I remember looking at the chest. Let's talk to him first. I should have saved. I probably should have saved. Does the name Helig mean anything to you? Mudrit starts. Helig? He is a colleague of mine. He was primarily a necromancer, but he was involved in animancy too. He worked at the sanitarium for several years. I dare say everyone here has heard of him. He clears his throat. He left his post recently. I believe he was seeking new opportunities in the Valian Republics. He leads forward. The advances they're making in animancy really are quite remarkable. Surely you've heard. He coughs again. Perhaps you haven't. I've heard differently. He slides his spectacles down his nose. Just what are you insinuating? If this is your idea of a joke, I assure you it's in very poor taste. And then my four options are... Might. Crack your knuckles. I insinuate nothing. Subtlety isn't my style. Or, Helig wasn't joking, and neither am I. Or, so you didn't sink a blade into his chest and dump him in the catacombs. He'd be relieved to hear that. I found my option. Or, never mind, it's not important. Nah, we're gonna be sarcastic. How could... He sighs. And I yawn. He sighs and runs a hand over his hair. Very well. Yes, I killed him. I killed that beast because nobody else had the spine for it. He was a madman. Years of perverse experiments, twisting healthy souls, torturing damaged souls, and for what? He flayed the essence from Glenfathan indigents for his amusements. He waves down the hall. If the public had known half of his deeds, they'd have razed this place to the ground. He jabs his fingers on the desk. He used the sanitarium to disguise his own sick proclivities. He brought shame on all of us and put the entire discipline at risk. I regret nothing. He comes down and sizes you up. Anyway, now you know the whole grisly story. Alex said you stole a grimoire from him. Mordred's brows furrowed. His grimoire? What's that madman been telling you? If you don't have it, where is it? If I know Helig, this is his idea of a joke. Probably not one you or I would appreciate. If anything I've told you about him has sunk in, I beg you, return to the catacombs and slay him once and for all. That foul man will cause misery and pain as long as he's around. He said you kept it in that trunk over there. Mildred takes the key with a trembling hand, his eyes starting to the trunk behind you. You've been misled. There's no grimoire in here, and Helig never intended you to find one. That wretched thing has an insatiable hunger for blood. He shudders. Thank you for denying him. I hope I can convince you now to return and slay him once and for all. I'll consider it. Consider also the kind of man he is and the kind of things he's capable of. Don't trust him. I must return to my work. I wish you well. So, it was in the box. Alright. That wretched
Easy
thing.
does it.
Is it a creature? Why am I stealthy? I don't need to stealth here. There might be a creature in there. I kind of want to see the creature now. But oh well. So I'm running all the way to Brackenbury to get nothing, and now I'm running all the way back to kill Helig. I still don't know what happened to Rowyna. Will I ever know what happened to Rowyna? What happened to you, woman? This time I'm going to take that exit. That's so much closer.
So those feathers.
Oh, oh.
That's a blessing of Helia?
So they say.
Well, that's lucky. Where I'm from, we see a feathered lady, we start worrying maybe her dad got frisky with his hens.
I guess you can always trust a farm boy's head to go there first.
Oh. Oh. You saw that thing and you stepped right into it. We are near, yes we are, very good. Now I have to run all the way back to the furthest corner and fight Helig. Okay, we can do that. Run guys, I'm gonna speed this up. They're running, yes indeed. Keep running guys, keep on running. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Up here, up here. that's still in the works. So yeah, I've had quite a lot of my taxes stolen by bandits. So I'm gonna have to make more security. So I'm gonna work on the walls now. Yes, that seems reasonable. Stealth.
Be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very polite.
You tried, Kana, you tried. Oh, I can probably talk to him first, can I? Did you find my grimoire? Mordred told me about your experiments. I can't let your research continue. Yeah. Helig lets out a bubbling hiss of frustration. You sound just like him. No ambition, stuck on his pet project and his self-righteous sense of ethics. Self-righteous sense of ethics? There is no self-righteous sense of ethics. There's ethics and no ethics. If it were left to people like Mordred, animancy would be little more than sorting ingots and pottery. It would be as stuck in time as those hut dwellers. He gestures at the table in front of him. Everyone wants immortality, but nobody wants to know what it costs. A tremor passes through him. He clutches at his stomach. Costs, indeed. There's a purpose yet that you can serve. He's gonna try to eat me. I'm gonna have to kill him. He wants to eat me. I can't let him eat me. Is he dead? He is dead. Good. Aloth. Do the magic thing.
Lava roof.
Magic! Woohoo!
Let's have it out!
And that's how it's done.
Good job, everyone. Quick work. Fine scepter. That is for my squishy elf who did a good job today. Proud of you, Aloth. That too. That might be for him. Oh dear. Soulwood amulet. Ooh, this brilliant bloodstone amulet has a strange aura about it. As you hold the gem, you think you hear a woman's voice. Oh, I didn't mean to compare. I meant to close it. That's what I thought. A soul prowls within the bloodstone like a caged stelgare. It's filled with a fierce, restless energy. Who are you? You see an image in your mind of a woman in heavy leather armor bearing twin daggers. Next to her is a man, young and handsome, who calls her Rowyna. The vision shifts to a windswept plain next to a lake. 50 men and women in matching leathers lie dead, their bodies contorted and deformed by some sinister sorcery. Rowyna falls among them, her body collapsing next to the young man you saw earlier. She's too weak to speak, but the name Dalton appears in your mind. A long figure strides across the battlefield, barely bothering to step over the corpses. His eyes are filled with an unnatural light and fixed on Rowyna. He reaches out to her, and what little life remained in her body departs. When he takes the amulet from around her neck, you feel her anguished soul trapped within it. With a final contemptuous glance at the fallen Dalton, the man departs. But if Dalton's dead, how did he give us this quest? Dalton sent me to find you. The soul pulses with warmth. It fills your mind with memories of a young man who's both bold and generous. But fury and despair gnaw those images away until all you can feel are cold, crimson walls pressing against you and something loathsome feeding off of you as the years fade into decades. What do you want? You see an image of the amulet shattering and the soul inside rising and dissipating among the stars. Right, so she wants to be freed.
Sure.
Okay guys, run. Look how healthy we all still are, and we fought revenants and a necromancer. Getting better at this. And there is more running. There's a lot of running back and forth in this episode. I'm sorry about that. I should really learn how to edit videos properly. I should probably sit down one evening or one afternoon or a weekend and get into some tutorials and find a good program for that. Oh boy. I hear my Skype. That's my mom again. It's always my mom. I think Dalton was over there, so let's see what he has to say. Hello. His tire's eyes brightened. Did you find her? Yes, show him the amulet, but not as you expected. The old man studies the amulet. Rowyna used to wear this. Where did you get it? From Helic has kept her soul trapped inside it for decades. It's time to set her free. Dalton's eyes widen in horror. No, please. After searching for her for so long, he gazes at the amulet. Just to have her close to me. To visit her in my dreams, that would be enough. Oh. Alright, the 4 options. The intelligent option. Enough for you. But what about her? If you'd keep her trapped in this amulet for the sake of your own comfort, you're no better than the wizard who imprisoned her. The resolved response is unfortunately locked to me. The give him the amulet option. If this is really what you want, then take it. Or the destroy option. This isn't your choice. Rowyna wants to be released and I'll honor her wishes. I think if we're gonna be intelligent and reason with him, we should be able to. So, Dalton's expression with us. You're right. Please let me do it. That seems fair. He draws a club with a trembling hand and crushes the amulet. As the gem cracks, you feel essence rush from it. Oh. The old man looks at the shattered gemstone. Thank you for showing me reason. Perhaps she'll wait for me in the next life. He looks at his hands, shaking. By the flame, she won't have to wait long. Please, take this. He hands you the club. It's from my old adventuring days. I think it's time I finally let them go. Helic had imprisoned Rowyna's soul in the bloodstone amulet. I convinced Dalton to destroy it to set her free. Good job, everyone. And what was that club that I got? Is that it? Dial and Dibita. Unique club. One-handed. Fast. Once owned by the Glenfathan barbarian Badrin Calder, this club has ended the life of many an opponent. Badrin was known to rush headlong into every battle, swinging the club over his head, shouting, Dialun Dibita! Vengeance just and merciless. Even in victory, Badrin was relentless, using the club to dispatch wounded or captive foes, where they lay. In time, his battle cry came to be associated with the weapon itself, remembered long after Badrin's death. I'll decide. For now, I'm gonna give it to you. And we'll see if we'll equip it at a later stage. Alright. So I did that. These are all companions' quest, except for that one. I still haven't been to Redrick's Hold. I really need to do that. I will. I promise. Probably. Maybe next episode. Or not. I'm gonna go to Heritage Hill first. So let's see what Heritage Hill has to offer. me. Oh. I hear
Hail,
the
traveler.
shambling bones. I see the stench hasn't driven you away yet. Wheeler sent me. I'm looking into the missing guards. So you're the one she sent a word about. The guard looks you up and down, frowning. I was expecting her to send a whole squad of justiciars. Not that I'm volunteering, mind you. I'll have the gate opened immediately, just watch your step. I'm afraid we can't send anyone after you if this goes badly. Heard or seen anything unusual? Friend, I try to see and hear as little as possible. One of the women on the last watch said she heard someone shouting from the northeast part of the district. Something that sounded like an order, but I don't see how anyone could survive in there. Once or twice I've got a glimpse of something moving on the other side of the gate. The guard shudders. I just as soon forget it. I'm guessing whoever was shouting orders in there is either a terrible enemy we'll have to fight and kill, or a potential companion. Any ideas what might have happened to the other guards? None. And I've no desire to find out. If you catch my meaning. The ones that disappeared were in the deserting type. The worst part is, both times the watch disappeared, the next rotation found the gate unlocked. I don't know whether they went in or whether something got out, but if it's the latter, refugees are going to be the least of our problems. He's making this whole thing sound very ominous and scary, and I don't like it. Ooh. Oh, Sagani's done. Then I'm gonna send her to do that. What did she get me? She returned with 489 experience. I like it. Alright, guys. Let's move into Heritage Hill and see what's in there. It's
This
probably
entire
zombies.
district smells like a tomb. What could have done this?
Zombies. It's zombies. That one's a mage. We gotta take out the mage first. Let that one... Nah! Screw that. They don't see me. Oh, now they do. That's a pity. Ah!
Yes?
Alof! Run! Run!
Yes.
You do that, and you... Damn it. Ooh, that works.
Deal with this one.
I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. So many decisions. Oh shit.
What?
Alright. No, not just Durance. Everyone.
Show 'em how.
That's it.
Yay. So, there is zombies in here, apparently. Just what we wanted. Good stuff. Some Something twitches and shambles in the darkness between the slats. A rancid draft creeps from the house.
Sure.
Yeah. Zombies. I thought The Walking Dead was the other series, but okay. I hear a lot of pitter-pattering steps. I'm guessing there's a lot of zombies in here. There's probably zombies everywhere. So I'm not gonna take on all of Heritage Hill today, so I'm just gonna leave you guys here. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a comment and a like, and I will see you again right here in the next episode of Pillars of Eternity, when we solve the mystery of Heritage Hill. Bye guys!